ear is one of the most interesting human organs with a very complex structure, and the function it performs is very important. Ears not only allow us to perceive sounds from the environment, but also play a crucial part in our ability to speak. Ancient people considered ears to be an actual repository of the mind, so some pagan gods were depicted with huge ears. And actually, ears are a reliable indicator of human health. The reason is simple. There are a lot of biologically active points and areas on the ears. In this video, we will take a look at the ear symptoms of various diseases. But before we move on, make sure to subscribe to the channel to watch the new episodes in big progress. We're doing our best to create interesting content for you. What does ringing in the ears mean? And what do earache and ear deformation indicate? You may be surprised, but some of these diseases are very unobvious. As we have already said, human ear has a very complex structure. And without special instruments, only the outer ear and the auricle can be seen. Every person's ears are unique. They differ in shape, skin tone, and structure. But anyway, it looks like a human embryo. And this is one of the explanations why the structure of the ear and the condition of human health are closely related to each other. So what signs should alert us? The appearance of the earlobe crease. The scientific name of this crease is the Frank sign. It's named by the doctor who discovered it. It's one of the most reliable signs of heart diseases, but scientists have not yet established what the reason for its appearance is. Ear crease is a good reason to see a doctor, but don't be afraid. Perhaps everything is alright with your heart. Dimples and ceases in the ears of a newborn. Sometimes children are born with pathologies that have a significant impact on their development. One of them is the so-called Beckwith-Wiedemann syndrome, the main signs of which are ceases and dimples on the ears. In this syndrome, the child will be underweight, will have a large tongue, and low levels of sugar in the body. In most cases, the syndrome does not cause serious problems. However, it's worth paying attention to this ailment because of the high risk of cancer and because one side of the body may become bigger than the other. Low-set ears. Jacobson, Turner, and Down syndromes are associated with low-set auricles. All these diseases are genetic abnormalities that are provoked by the disorders in chromosomes and arise due to an intrauterine malformation. Unusual ear shape. An abnormal ear shape can indicate a malfunction in the work of the kidneys. During the fetal development, kidneys are formed at the same time as ears. So if a newborn has ears of an unusual shape, then it is necessary to carefully examine the child's internal organs with ultrasound. Ringing in the ears. Typically, ringing in the ears is caused by earwax plugs or prolonged exposure to loud noise, but also such a symptom can indicate the problems of the neck, head, or temporomandibular joints. If you hear a strange ringing in your ears, go to the doctor immediately and find out the cause of this symptom. Peeling and itchy ears. One of the most likely causes of peeling ears are fungi and psoriasis, as well as autoimmune diseases. When the immune system attacks healthy cells of the body, these symptoms may go in tandem with painful sensations. Since the skin around the auricle is very sensitive and thin, inflammation can be located both inside and outside the auricle. The disease causes the appearance of keratinized areas of skin, so hearing may deteriorate over time. We should mention that it may not be possible to heal psoriasis completely, but with the right approach, you can get rid of its symptoms. Earache. Ear pain can indicate a wide variety of diseases, infections, fluid accumulation, wax plugs, and even sore throat. If the pain does not go away within 24 hours, the body temperature rises, the throat begins to ache, or the auricle leakage appears, consult a doctor immediately. Always pay attention to the condition of your ears if you have any health problems. It can tell about developing diseases and may help prevent various pathologies. And here are the top 8 main ear signs that show the condition of the body. Ears of the same size and shape are the sign of good heredity and strong immunity. Reddish and hot ears indicate troubles and disorders with blood pressure and nervous system. If someone often has burning ears, they are more prone to aggression and stressful reaction to any external changes. Cold ears are a symptom of poor functioning of the autonomic system, low blood pressure, and bad brain activity. Bluish ears indicate heart failure, even if there are no other signs of this disease yet. It may also be a symptom of pulmonary pathologies and diseases of the bronchi. If the ears have become dark red, check for the diseases of the stomach, pancreas, or liver. If the skin of the ears becomes glossy or covers with dark spots, it may be a sign of mineral imbalance in the body, severe fatigue, exhaustion, or the problems of gastrointestinal tract. If your ears become thick and soft like small pillows, It may be a sign of the decrease in mental performance or high risk of obesity. In this case, make sure to control your diet. You also need to pay attention to your diet if you notice a lot of wrinkles on your ears, since it's the sign that your body is prone to atherosclerosis, heart attack, and diabetes. Acupressure ear massage. Acupressure is a type of alternative or complementary medicine. It has played a vital role in traditional Chinese medicine for thousands of years. The core technique of acupressure therapies involves applying pressure with the fingers to certain points of the body. The applied pressure sends a signal to the body to start healing itself. Many believe that if applied regularly and to the right areas, acupressure can help treat symptoms related to the ears and prevent these symptoms from returning. There are several studies that look at the effectiveness of acupressure. Although the studies vary in size, quality, and the condition they analyze, most find that using acupressure to treat various conditions has favorable results. The following are acupressure points that may help you find relief for ears and head-related problems. Ear apex. The ear apex, or RGN, is a pressure point used to treat a variety of symptoms. According to a 2011 study, applying pressure to different auricular pressure points which are on and around the ear may have specific therapeutic results. Many believe that the stimulation of the ear apex pressure point can play a role in alleviating migraines and help with earaches and tension headaches. Date point. The date point is at the smallest fold of cartilage in the ear, just above the opening to the ear toward the front. Acupressure practitioners claim that activating this pressure point may help with tension migraine headaches. Earlobe. The pressure point located slightly behind the earlobe may help with tinnitus, earaches, and headaches. Ear gate. Ear gate, also referred to as armen, is right in front of where the earlobe starts. Many believe that applying pressure to ear gate can help alleviate head pains and tinnitus. 10 interesting facts about ears. Men hear worse than women. It's true since men are more likely to be involved in noisy jobs and lose their hearing more often than women. However, this does not depend on the presence of an additional ear filter in men, as some people think. Loud music causes hearing deterioration. Music itself does not have a harmful effect on the ear, but loud music does, and that applies not only to music in nightclubs and bars, but also to loud sound from headphones. Actually, headphones are also very harmful in themselves, as their use increases the number of bacteria in the auricle more than 700 times. Are the ears self-cleaning organs? Yes, the ears can cleanse themselves. The inside pores produce earwax, and special cilia push it out of the ear. If you use earbuds often, you can damage your ears by pushing the wax into deep. What sound level you can listen to? Humans begin to hear sounds with a volume of 0 decibels. For comparison, the volume of the rocket engine is 120 decibels, and a gunshot is about 140 decibels. If your ears are exposed to more than 90 decibels of sound for several hours, your hearing may be permanently damaged. Any sound above 140 decibels will cause instantaneous partial or complete hearing loss. Many people lose hearing. Many people over 60 years old experience partial or complete hearing loss, and more than 40% of these people need special devices, hearing aids. Why do seashells sound like ocean? As lovely as the concept might be, it's only a metaphor though. When you listen to a shell, you're not really hearing the sound of the ocean. The shape of seashells just happens to make them great amplifiers of ambient noise. Any air that makes its way into a shell's cavity gets bounced around by its hard, curved inner surfaces. The resonating air produces the sound. Children suffer from ear infections most often. Children are more likely than adults to have an ear infection caused by water entering the auricle. It's easy to cure, but it should never be ignored. The ability to keep balance depends on hearing. The inner ear is composed of 2 parts, the cochlea for hearing and the vestibular system for balance. The vestibular system is made up of a network of looped tubes, 3 in each ear, called the semicircular canals. They loop off a central area called the vestibule. The vestibular system detects movement through special sensory cells which are activated as you tilt or move your head. The vestibular system is very sensitive to small movements of the head. If you make large, fast, or prolonged movements, for example spinning around on the spot, they can take a while to settle down afterwards. This is why the room can appear to continue to spin when we stop spinning. The vestibular system sends signals to the vestibular nerve, which joins the cochlear nerve and carries electrical signals to the brain. Why do wrestlers and some other athletes have deformed ears? In athletes who take part in contact sports, like wrestlers or rugby players, the ears may look like leaves of cauliflower. This phenomenon is not uncommon, since these people often damage the external cartilage of the ear, which has no bone structure. Children have better pitch. From birth, a baby can hear the lowest sounds of 20 Hz, as well as extremely high frequencies of about 20,000 Hz. So when you whisper quietly in the corner of the room, don't think that the child doesn't hear you. Some people believe that ears can tell you about the character of a person. People with big lobes are generous and independent, and people with small ones are purposeful and self-confident. Small ears are the sign of the ability to find the middle ground between risk and fear, and people with large ears are likely to live a long life and to be full of vital energy. The position of the ears also matters. People with high-set ears learn new information faster than people with low-set ears. Square-shaped ears may tell that you're a practical person, and round-shaped ears mean that you're positive, outgoing, and imaginative. That's all we wanted to tell you today. On this channel, you will find videos about the benefits of different foods, about diseases and effective methods of their treatment, as well as interesting information about housekeeping and gardening. So make sure to subscribe to Big Progress and ring the bell. Click the like button under the video and share it with your family and friends. See you soon!